All right, so I wanted to preference this video before we start that this is a trading concept or trading idea that I'm still working on. It's not finalized. I want to get some more forward testing on it and basically some more trades. This is a strategy that I'm only using pretty much in the morning session. This is like kind of a way to identify scalps. Now, right now, I go over all the Renko sizes and stuff. I've been switching the bottom right Renko chart in this video back and forth from 9 to about 6 in that range. I'm trying to dial something more specific in, and the QCloud settings that I'm using are not just the default. So keep that in mind. I will be publishing the strategy kind of a chart layout in the Discord channel hopefully in this month, but I just want to kind of show you people what it looks like when I'm scalping, especially in the morning session, and how I'm using a pretty simple concept of just scalping in the direction that we're trending to initiate my trades and make about $1,000 almost on a static 100K account. All right, so good morning. We are going to just be scalping on this account, one contract, maybe two at the most, and we're going to literally just be scalping in the direction of the QCloud. This is QCloud on a Renko 9. This is QCloud on Renko 24. This QCloud on a Renko 89 or something like that. And so basically I want to only be scalping in the direction of this one, right? So all these are green. So I'm only looking for longs here, even though we're at a potential, reversal spot. And then we have this being green up here as well. And so that's kind of the concept. So I went ahead and just took one trade long off of the moving averages here. And I was hoping for a push up, which I was able to take 100. But that was, again, I'm trading with the 9 Renko chart. But here we're not fully breaking above this level yet. So I'm just kind of sitting on my hands. I might try to take another long off the 21 here. Went ahead and jumped in another long off the 21 since that's a nice wick up. See if I can get another. Or $100 here. And there we go. We'll go ahead and take that. So now we're up $200. A lot of times when we come down to like the 21, like we just did, a lot of times that is what will initiate the push out of this zone. So you can see we're in the zone. A lot of times we will dip to the 21 and then have the push out. We'll see if that happens. But I mean, the other thing that can happen here is that we could dip to the 21 and come all the way down. So one of the things right now is that we have all the moving averages kind of colliding with each other right now. And this can pretty much play in two ways. Let's see, it can either play down to the downside or we could go up, but it looks like it wants to go up. And again, I'm not going to take trades against the 9 box Renko. And I'm only allowed to take longs because I have confirmation here that we are still in a bullish uptrend, right? Even though this is telling me that we're in a downtrend right now, but this is telling me that we're in an uptrend. So I have two confluencing charts on the right, and I'm taking my scalps off of this chart here, and also off of this chart as well. So I'm just hoping for a nice push out of here. We wicked the 21 again. I did jump in another trade when we wicked it. I tried to get a better entry than what I got, but like another $100 right there. So now I'm up $300, scalping the same trade twice. Don't have really any news today. Yeah, see, that was the trade that I should have stayed in that trade, because we're about to push up out of here. Looks like I want to jump in this now, but I don't have a good entry. If it pulls back to the 21, I mean, that's going to eat up pretty much all my profit on the day. So I'm not looking to do that. If it had a little bit of a pullback here, I'd be happy. Might try to get in again here. That's a strong wick down though. There we go. We're going to jump in for 2 contracts, see if we can't push our P&L up into that $500 range now. Hopefully get 200. This should be the push out candle. There we go. There's 200. I'm going to try to sit on this, see if we actually break up to the upside here. Because if we break up to the upside here above this zone, I think it'll rip. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and sell a break even. I'm going to go ahead and sell a break even. That way, if it doesn't actually push out of here, I won't lose money on this trade. There we go. There we go. There we go. Closed above it. Now we're going for it. The next zone that I see as like potential area is going to be this zone right here. Right there. Literally where we wick. I'm going to go ahead and take it. $300. That's $800 on the day so far. Getting the push out. I think that's where I think I'll stop trading this account for the day. Again, I'm not trying to take too many trades on this account right now. This is a static 100K account on Apex. And so, you know, any type of profit I make on this account just gets me that much further away from my drawdown. And, you know, so I'm trying to take little amounts of profit every single day on this account. You know, you can only take like $300 profit a day, and you do that still for, I mean, if you do 300 profit a day, you know, times 20 days, like, I mean, if you can average in that $300 range, like, you're still racking up like $6,000, which is great. So, you know, if you can rack up, you know, 800 to like $1,000 a day, I typically try to aim for like $500 a day, kind of like what I want to average on my accounts. And so it's like, that's $10,000. If I can do that across 4, 5, 6 different accounts, you see what I'm saying? That's a ton of money. You know, you can make $40,000 a month, pretty easily. Look at this push up. I should just stay in that longer. I just didn't want to give back that 300 on this account just yet. If I had more of a cushion on this account, I probably would have stayed in it a little bit longer, but that's trading. I mean, you kind of have to decide what you want to do. If this was a personal account, I would have held it much longer. If you're trying to build up a cushion and you don't have that cushion yet, that's where I suggest people take profit. If you already have a cushion build up, go for it. Let the trade ride. Anyways, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this like little trading video, and I will leave a link in the description kind of to this chart. I am working on a way to visualize this setup a lot easier with Anthony right now, where basically instead of you having to read if all 5 of these lines are red or green on each chart, that hopefully there will be like a big like signal in the right hand corner or something, like where it'd be like, you know, let's just say all these are red here, you'll get like this big red R, like let's say, and then over here you get this big red green and a big green G here as well. And then what I'm just looking at is like, I'm looking at entries when the Q line switches on here is kind of the idea right now. I'm trying to come up with a different way to make this a lot cleaner for people. Yeah, I mean, if you would have just kind of, and it's like the Q line's cool, right? But it does help when I can see all the moving averages converging on each other, and like you have like the 9 moving average that is now crossing over the 50 that already crossed over the 21, you know, and so that's kind of like a bullish sign. You know, the fact that we are rejecting off the 21 moving average is a way to like look for, okay, that potentially is a really good entry, really good risk to reward is this zone, right? You're going to risk, because if this comes down, it's no longer respecting the 21, get out, right? It's no longer respecting it. So you're risking maybe 50, $100 if you had a really good entry, right? Or, you know, $300. If you would have held it all the way to the 200 moving average here, you know, that probably would have been another $1,000 right there. So anyways, that's it for this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.